Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Listening to ghost stories is scary and gives you goosebumps. And if you happen to witness one, it is beyond scary, correct? But what if the ghost is not scary but full of wisdom? Let's begin our today's story, Ghost Babaji, the Banquet Guru. Hotel Amber Palace wasn't haunted, it was just dying. Tucked away in a dusty lane of Haridwar, the hotel had once been the crown jewel of wedding season. Now it echoed with silence, cracked tiles, and bored ceiling fans. The owner, Ramesh Tripathi, was a middle aged man with thinning hair and a thicker dent. He had been trying everything: marriage packages with free DJs, pay for 2 nights, cry for 3 stay deals, even hired a chef from Lucknow who mysteriously disappeared after 3 bad reviews. Nothing worked. One monsoon night, as Ramesh sat alone in the dimly lit reception, sipping watery tea and doom scrolling through his lone app, his lights flickered. The door of room number 102 creaked open. Strange, considering it had been locked for years. Before he could investigate, a thick voice filled the air. Do you have Wi Fi here, beta? Ramesh nearly dropped his cup. Standing before him was an old man in saffron robes, floating 3 inches above the ground, holding a smartphone with a cracked screen. He had glowing white hair, eyes like the storm clouds, and calmness that screamed, I've been dead a while and I'm okay with it. I am Babaji. The spirit smiled. Ghost Babaji. Ramesh, too tired to be scared and too broke to afford being shocked, blinked twice. You are a ghost? Ghost, yes, but peaceful. I travel the world. Post death, I decided I wanted knowledge, not moksha. Are you serious? Dead serious. Babaji chuckled. Turns out, Ghost Babaji wasn't your average haunted soul. Instead of haunting Havelis or scaring teenagers with candlelight stories, he roamed the globe absorbing wisdom. He had studied Zen with monks in Kyoto, danced with Sufis in Turkey, meditated under waterfalls in Iceland, and once even attended a Harvard lecture, though he couldn't take notes because the whiteboard marker passed through his hands. Now he just needed a break. A quiet place, a clean room, a strong Wi Fi to download a Tibetan scroll that had been digitized. Ramesh, in no position to argue with a ghost, gave him room number 102. For days, Babaji would float around the corridors, mumbling Sanskrit chants and humming jazz. Ramesh didn't disturb him until one day Babaji floated into the reception and said, You've been good to me. Let me return the favor. How? Ramesh asked, looking up from the calculator where all the numbers were red. I will hold spiritual sessions in your banquet hall every Sunday. Like motivational speaking? No, Babaji waved his translucent hand. Real gyan. Lessons I picked up from centuries of wandering. Things they don't teach in books. Like why overthinking is worse than overeating. Or how to politely exit a toxic group chat. The first session had 6 attendees, mostly out of curiosity. The second had 30. By the fifth, videos of Ghost Babaji had gone viral. People saw him float. They saw him answer questions, before they were asked. And most importantly, they heard him say things that made sense in the most ridiculous ways. If you chase peace, peace runs away. Sit still. Let it think you're ignoring it. Rebirth is real. It happens every Monday. Forgiveness is like Wi Fi. Works better when you stop trying to control it. The media called him India's first posthumous spiritual influencer. Booking agents reached out. Ramesh refused to commercialize it. But he did stop the hotel bookings. People came from all over: NRI aunties, software engineers on sabbatical, confused influencers, even struggling politicians who wanted to improve his aura. Rooms were sold out 6 months in advance. Ramesh renovated the hotel, the leaking taps were fixed. Room 102 was untouched. Babaji's suite. Now with a tiny no housekeeping sign that no one dared disobey. Babaji continued his sessions every Sunday. He never charged a rupee. Knowledge should be free, like temple prasad and unsolicited advice. On a full moon night, he held midnight meditations where he told stories from afterlife, like the time he debated with a Viking ghost over the best kind of funeral, or when Cleopatra's ghost almost cursed him for sneezing during her speech. And Ramesh, his hotel became a legend. He cleared his debts, got new curtains, even hired back the Lucknowi chef who returned after hearing Babaji's session on how to digest criticism. But more than money, Ramesh gained peace. Every Sunday, he would sit in the last row of the banquet hall watching the same ghost who had floated in asking for Wi Fi, now giving people something even more powerful: clarity. One day, Ramesh asked, Babaji, why help me? Babaji smiled, because wisdom is wasted if it does not serve the living, and because you make very good chai. And just like that, the hotel found a new life. All thanks to a floating guru who refused to rest in peace. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Do let us know in the comments what you think about it. Thank you.